again live from Dubai. Let's see how many of you guys are online. Let me fix my hat properly, the way I like it, slightly slanted. Today I thought about giving understanding a little bit about Habanos festival and what's happening in Cuba in a couple of days later. So maybe most of our friends are already booked the tickets, ready to travel. Registration is already over. All you have to do is to just pack your bags and travel to Cuba. So, hey Reda, hello from Greece, hello from Dubai. An honor to be hearing messages from all my friends. Real green, Moriantes, que dice Moriantes, no sé. Hey everyone, good to see you here. Greetings. Hello from Indonesia, hello from Dubai. So I put the topic Habanos Festival. You know, every year Cuba organizes this magnificent festival of extravagant event where you release the world's best cigar, new selections of amazing cigars in Havana with the connective link between the Cuban government. And we call it Habanos Festival, the world's biggest tobacco festival. And that's happening on 26th of February 2024 until 1st of March. And today I would like to give a little understanding on what is Habanos Festival all about and what is this so-called Habanos Festival very popular around the world. Hello from Montreal, Canada, Pepin. Good to have you here online. Simone, hello. Robert, hi. Hello from UK. Hello from Dubai. Please, my name, play Arshad Khan. Arshad Khan, big shout out for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me, and an honor to connect online. So, yeah, you might be wondering what I'm smoking, naturally. So that is something that every cigar smoker wanted to know. I'm smoking a Vegueros Centro Gordos, which is a new cigar, just released a couple of months back. It comes in a tin of 16. The cigar looked like this. Very interesting cigar, beautiful ring size, wonderful length. A brand dedicated for the farmers of tobacco industry. And that's the beauty of this cigar. And because of this reason, you have a love affair with Pinot Rio. Centro Gordos. You know what is the meaning of Centro Gordos? So, you know, when you have the leaves grown in the plantations, the central part of the leaf, which is very wide and big, and they call it Centro Gordos. So you have different layers of leaf. The central part is the biggest leaf, and the name in Spanish is Centro Gordos. Anyhow, our topic today is Habanos Festival. And when I talk about Habanos Festival, I feel excited, I feel emotional, because from 2023 it was a great thing for me to be around the Cuban festival. It's very interesting how it all happened, how it changed my life, winning the world's best award, Hombre, Habano, and seeing and meeting my best friends in the world who I'm not able to meet on a daily basis. In Dubai, we meet every day, every other day, we meet my friends who smoke cigars. But for my friends who are sitting around the world, who are in different countries, the only possibility to meet them either here in Dubai or when I travel to their country, or else Habanos Festival. It's approximately 1,800 people all together celebrating the popular tobacco reunion, I call it. It's like a reunion of friendship, and that's what Habanos Festival is all about. Of course, it comes with a lot of festive actions, You have music, you have dancing, you have a lot of cigars, you have new releases from Habanos, which you will be the only one able to taste it and witness this beautiful cigar and feel in your hands and smoke it right in Cuba. And you can judge if you like to. Oh, this cigar is not tasty, it needs time. The ring size is what I like, what I don't like. It goes well with this, etc., etc. So festival goes around a week, and during this week, many actions happens. The first day is basically an opening day. We have a welcome night. You will have a new cigar on the welcome night, which will be released by Habanos. It's all surprises, so we don't know what's coming. When you reach Cuba on the first day, you will know what cigars are going to be in gifts, in celebration. And until that time, we all are excited. We don't know. It could be a Cohiba, it could be a Monte Cristo, it could be a Trinidad. Whatever it is, we all love it. And we witness this magnificent festival in Havana. So if you have any questions on the Habanos festival, I'm very pleased to answer it. I've been going around in time to Habanos festival. So if you are the first time you're going to Habanos festival, you may have a lot of questions. Where do you stay? How do you book? How's the registration? So and so. So if you have any questions on how the Habanos festival happens and what are the speciality, what do you get for the money you pay? Is there a money to pay? How do you reach there? How can I book? Many questions. If you have anything, do let me know. So I'm very happy to talk to you about it. That is my interest, to help you connecting with the Habanos festival celebration. And let me read the message a bit. I love Palestine. Hi, I love you, Palestine. Someone talking about Palestine. I love every country, Palestine as well. My big love to what's happening in Gaza, and humanity has to be ashamed in 2024 to have these kind of problems in the world. However, it happens, and my big love to the people who are suffering. My big respect to the people who are helping, and unfortunately that I have limited things to do when it comes to this. The only thing I can do is to help them with a little bit of money, also with a lot of support, and helping them remotely. I personally myself are not able to go to Palestine and help, but yeah. When are you coming to Lebanon? Ryan, I was in Cyprus, very close to Lebanon, because the whole Lebanese cigar community was in Cyprus, because one of the most popular cigar, which is made for the 15th anniversary of the collaboration between Habanos and Lebanon, was actually made, celebrated in Cyprus, in City of Dreams, in Limassol. So I was there. I met a great amount of people from Lebanon. So I don't know my next visit to Lebanon, but then definitely a country which I love, a country which I love to see. I love Lebanese food. I love Lebanese people. And, we live in Dubai, so you have a big percentage of people around us, which they are Lebanese. My colleagues, my friends, my family from Lebanon. So thank you very much. One of these days I will. One of my favorite country. Let me move on to the messages. What is the process to register for the festival, and how does it work? I've been to Cuba twice and planning to trip to Havana in April or May. Peran, listen, if you're planning to go in April, make it a point that you are going there in February if you can. The thing is, because if you are a cigar aficionado, you're a cigar lover, and you love Cuba, the best time to go to Cuba is during the festival. Not only the festival is amazing, it's also a good weather conditions at that time. So April is also good, it's not bad. However, April may be a little bit more warmer than February. So February is the best time to go. As per the registration happens in two segments. The first part is from your country. So the country you represent, let's say that you are in Europe. So let's say you are in Switzerland and you wanted to go to Habanos festival. So you reach out to the Habanos distributor. In Switzerland is Inder Tabak. If it is United Arab Emirates, it is Bakr Mohebi Enterprises. So you reach out to the distributor, and the distributors will have allocated seats to take people from their country to Habanos festival. So you can register through them. The advantage of registering through distributors is, first of all, the distributors will have a big presence in the festival, and they will take care of you in terms of the logistics. They will manage all the registration processes. They will get you the passes which is required, and they know a great deal of people. So if you are having a challenge in Cuba, going through the distributor is a great help, and you don't have to pay anything extra. They will manage. Some countries, they actually offer you the accommodation, they offer you the drive from airport to the hotel, from hotel to the events. So many activities happens. Many countries do a party for their friends and family in Cuba. So that is amazing. Imagine you have a regional edition from Switzerland launching in Cuba, and then sharing that with the people from your country and other friends in the industry. Is an amazing deal. So going with the distributor has its perks, and if you miss, or if you're not able to go with the distributor for some reason, maybe you did not register on time, or you were planning to go but then you were not sure, you still can register online from habanos.com. So it will happen in 2 weeks. Habanos.com will announce the ticket sale, so you can go online and buy the ticket. Only problem when you get the ticket like this, in the last day of the event is a grand gala, so you don't get a table where you want to sit with your friends. So if you're booking, try to book together with your friends, so you're able to sit with your friends in your same table. Otherwise you will be in random table. So when you are in such an event, you wanted to sit with your friends. But the other part is that you will meet a lot of people who become your friends, because the cigar is all about friendship. So that is also a great part. If you're traveling alone, I highly recommend it. Book as it is. You will be sitting with another 9 people in the table, and you will make friends. So that is great. And that's how the registration happens. The registration for the distributors are almost getting over. And for the opening for the public, it will happen in 2 weeks. So the registration is this. Once the registration has happened, the festival starts as an opening night on 26th of February, which is, you will have an exhibition center. In the exhibition center, you have many specialities. You have a live cigar rolling station. You have tasting and pairing salas, a salamin room. So, you have rooms which you have pairings of cigar. You have a Siglo 6 paired with a particular rum, so and so. Habanos World Challenge, one of the most anticipated action in the Habanos Festival is Habanos World Challenge. So Habanos World Challenge is a challenge organized by Habanos Festival in order to choose the best 2 aficionados as a team in the world who has the knowledge, who has the passion, who has the ability to understand cigar and to communicate their passion of cigars through a presentation and through a test. So that's Habanos World Challenge in simple words. So you will be able to witness the preliminary round as well as the finals of Habanos World Challenge. The preliminary round will happen on the first day of the festival, which is Monday, and your finals will be on Friday. There will be, let's say you have 10 teams, and I believe that this year will be 7 to 10 teams. So out of 10 teams, they will choose 2 best teams, and these 2 teams will compete each other to in the final on Friday, and one team will be the winner. I'm proud to say that 2020, the world winners of Habanos Festival, Habanos World Challenge, is United Arab Emirates, the country I represent. And this year going to be a big competition. UAE will participate, and many other countries will participate. But the beauty is this, everybody is in a competition, but we all love each other, and then there is a great friendship. It's not like this rivalry, you know. Everybody, they're great friends because we're already friends of each other in social media. They meet each other in global events, so it's really exciting. Cedric, thank you very much for your thumbs up and great honor. So that is how the festival starts. Opening night, welcome night, launching a new cigar in a beautiful place in Havana. And second day is exciting. You have to wake up early. You go to the greatest Pinal del Rio, which is the mecca of real cigar growing plantations. And you will go to Pinal del Rio to the plantations early morning from 7:30 in the morning. A bus will come and take you, and all the way you go to Pinal del Rio, which is approximately 150 kilometers far, and you will be there with the farmers, with the people who are behind the scenes of preparing this tobacco leaf in order to make a good cigar. The fermentation technique, the curing methods, the aging methods of the leaves, and then enjoying the beauty of Pinal del Rio, where we call it the world's best tobacco growing region. And that's happening on Tuesday. Wednesday, we call it intermediary night. In the morning will be many activities in the exhibition center. In the exhibition center, we'll have a lot of things. You know, you can see the new products, what is coming out, but through a glass. So you can actually see the size of the cigar, the shape of the cigar, how the presentation looks like, and what are the new speciality, as in accessories, humidors, many things in the exhibition center. Also, you can buy stuff, accessories like, look at the shirt I'm wearing. This is a Cuba atmosphere guayaberas, which you can actually buy. There might be booths of people who are selling guayaberas, cutters, lighters, humidors, cigar memorabilia. You know, you have cigar bands, collectibles, and electric humidors, and many things. Exhibition center is like an exhibition of cigar-related products, but everything Cuban. Nothing from other countries. It's just 100% Cuban. Panama hats, everything related to the world of Habanos. So exhibition center you can't miss. You also have a lunch in the exhibition center where you can enjoy a good Cuban cuisine, followed by a cigar. Naturally, everything goes with a cigar. Your breakfast starts with a cigar. You go to the exhibition center, then you go for the pairings and the marriages between cigars and beverages. You have cigars. Then you go to the lunch, it's cigars. After the lunch is another tasting cigars. You go to your hotel or your accommodation and you get ready, go out for the evening, cigars. You go to plantations, cigars. You go to the factory, cigars. You go to the gala, so much cigars. So approximately you will get 20-25 cigars in total, and you will smoke all of them in the world's best place to smoke, Havana, La Habana. So that's the festival session. So intermediate night, they will launch a very interesting cigar of, normally it is a La Casa Habano specialist release. So we have to see that what's coming. And that's intermediary. On Thursday, there will be factory visit. They will take you to the world's most popular cigar factories like El Leguito, La Corona, Partagas. We don't know which factory this time they are offering to the guests. Last time it was in La Corona. It was exciting, it was interesting, because La Corona is one of the biggest cigar factory in Cuba. So you can see like literally 200 to 300 people rolling cigars. And they welcome you. When you go to the factories, I should not be saying it, the excitement part, but let me tell you, when you enter the factory, they put the chaveta. Chaveta is this blade or a knife, a cigar knife. You cut the tobacco leaf. So they put the chaveta like this. The respect that you come, and big love by the torcedores, and there's a great feel in the factory. You will have a factory tour where you will be starting from how the blend is created, how the cigars are paired, the tremendous beautiful rolling methods of the cigars, followed by the cigar bands. You will add the bands on the cigar, and then you keep it on the bales, and after that you'll finish in a box. So all the activities you will see live, and that's the beauty to watch. and you can take videos, you can take pictures, you can chat with them. It's very open, it's not like, no, there is no secrecy in there. Everything is open in air. You can talk to them that why are you doing this? What is the suction method to check the draw of the cigar, for example? Or what kind of wrapper is used for Cohiba Bejiques? What is the difference between Maduro as well as the normal cigar production from Cohiba? So on and on. You will have a Havana tour representative. He will be translating the Spanish to English if you have a challenge in the language, or else if you have your own language, let's say you come from France, there will be other translators from those regions. So you have translators, you have all the exciting part happening in the factory. Factory tour finishes by lunchtime. So you go back to the exhibition center, have your lunch and grab your cigar, or else you go somewhere exciting in Havana and smoke and have a good lunch. You're finishing that night, you're a little bit free on Thursday because you can actually go and visit the Havana Vieja, you can have a drink in La Floridita, you can go and see the Hemingway Hotel where he was, you can go to Kempinski Hotel, smoke a cigar, and many places. Cuba is big in this kind of thing, so you can enjoy a good dinner outside. If you're invited for private parties, you can go for that on Thursday. Go to Hotel Nacional and smoke a cigar in the patio of the world's most exciting Hotel Nacional, followed by Friday. Friday is a busy day because Friday is the day that in the morning we have to go to the exhibition center. We have to witness the final of the world's popular Habanos World Challenge, followed by the award ceremony, and then you will have the closing ceremony of the festival officially. And by 3 o'clock we all leave. We go to the hotel, change, come in tuxedo, come in your most good-looking attire with a papillon. You're ready for the night. By 6:30, you go to this grand place where you have 1,800 to 2,000 people partying, Grand Gala. You have a sit-down dinner where you have, depends on what speciality for that night, you will get, 5, 6 cigars during the night. When you enter, you will get 2, 3 cigars. When you are on the table, you will receive more cigars. But the most amazing action in the gala is the auction. The subasta, we call it, is the auction night of the world's most popular humidors. The last time, Habanos have fetched 11.5 million euros, dollars, same more or less, $11.5 million, which goes to the Cuban health system as a support by all the auctioneers who are dedicating that money to the passion for cigars. So that happens on the Grand Gala. We yet to witness what's going to happen this year. Last year, the Cohiba was on the record high of $4.2 million, 550 cigars for $4.2 million. And this year, of course, the bar has to go up. I assume it's going to be 4.5 plus even $5 million for the humidor. So that happens on the Grand Gala. And with that, Habanos Festival will come to an end. So that's the whole program. And that's how you do it. You have to get your hotels now because hotels may go faster. It's easy to book now than later because later the hotels will be difficult, the price will go up. So we're already too late because it's just 2 months. So let me answer all the comments now. Let me go back because I was focused on Habanos Festival. So let me call the names each one of out. All right. Cedric, glad I caught you live. Your efforts, elegance, and personal style to highlight the sacred tradition is refreshing. Thank you, Cedric. Thank you for your kind words. Today I'm smoking a Vegueros. So I have the touch of a Guayavera because Vegueros is all about farmers, respecting the Cuban tobacco tradition where the farmers, the power engine of the tobacco industry. For me, they are farmers, they're torcedoras, they're the master blenders, they're the people who work hard in the sun, the rain, the sweat, the humidity, and they put a lot of time and effort and great love. If it is not love for the love or the passion, they probably won't produce tobacco. You know, they will all run away to other countries like US, let's say, because Cuba is a difficult country. So they choose to produce tobacco is a big love for me. Remember this, you have more than 150 steps in making a cigar. You have 300 pair of hands attached to each cigar what you're smoking. So, vegueros, big love for that. And followed by that, let me answer a few questions here. A lot of messages. Thank you for all your messages. Okay, let me go back from the beginning. Hola, hola, hola. There's a big party happening here. The big music next to me. Anyhow, we have Bonjour and Bonani's Happy New Year from my side too. It's great to reply to you with the Happy New Year. And even though Happy New Year is over a couple of days ago, for me the whole January is a celebration. And Sweden smoking while education, great. Thank you, brother. Keep smoking great cigars. Asha, thank you. Secret Tea, hello from Moscow. I've been in Moscow 2 months back. Yeah, in September I was in Moscow. I was part of the Moscow Cigar Aficionados gathering. It was exciting. I enjoyed my few days in Moscow. It was really exciting. There is some musical concert going on where I'm sitting. I'm trying to read. Hey brother, Temperos mine. I don't really get it. Thank you, brother. Hi from Greece. Love to connect with all of you. Habanos festival is awesome. You're right, brother. I answered Mr. Peran. Okay, Danny here. 58% to 62% humidity. Too low for cigars to be aged. I would say 58 is a bit low, but 62 seems to be correct for a long aging. But then you also have to look into the temperature side. You know, it's always, the humidity is always related to the temperature. It's not simply humidity. So a humidity of 24-degree temperature is different than a humidity of 18-degree temperature. So if you want to have a long aging of cigars in boxes, you think about aging the cigar in below 65% humidity with a temperature of below, somewhere between 16 and below. That is the best way to age cigar in a long-term practice. If you're aging for a short-term practice, that is different. However, I always say this, the best smoking humidity is 66 to 67% with a temperature of somewhere in 20 plus, because that's when the cigar give you the draw perfectly, and that's where the cigar give you the best flavors. So smoking temperature and humidity is different to the keeping temperature in a humidor. Love from Moscow. Thank you very much for your kind words. Thomas asked me how and where we can meet. You come to Dubai, you can meet. If you are in Cuba, just stop me if I am in the streets and talk to me anytime. I will be in Cuba from 21st of February. So let's meet up in Cuba if you're coming there. Ahmed Al-Sehi. Hey, hermanito, ¿qué pasó? Ahmed Al-Sehi, mi hermano, mi Abu Dhabi friend. For our people here, they have to know that where you're from, you know. So it's my brother, all the way from Abu Dhabi. He catch me online, so that's good. Even my close friends are watching it. I'm so excited. Looks really nice there. Thank you, Speedy Biker. Automobile Gallery, I remember you. Every time I'm online, you always come. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much. Nice look. Gracias. Good day, Jasim. Where do you purchase your lighters, ashtrays, and all the accessories? La Casa Habano. 100%. Everything is La Casa Habano. This is Ellie Blue. So the latest Alba. I have my cutters somewhere here. So today I gave a dedication to Ellie Blue. So everything La Casa, that's the best. You know, when you go to La Casa, you probably will go to buy the cigars But you end up no, you probably will go to choose a lighter or a cutter, but you end up buying cigars. So that's the beauty of La Casa. So it's always a pleasure for me to visit La Casa. After meal cigar one or two. I after meal cigar one or two. Satisfaction, I guess. That's what you're trying to ask me. After meal, 1, 2, 3, 4. It depends on how long you're going to enjoy after your meal, you know. But then definitely after meal, one or two cigars are fine. It depends on your long night or day. So meal being, I don't know, is lunch or dinner. I assume it is dinner. And in that case, that you finish your dinner by 8:30, 9 o'clock, you can go with 1, 2 cigars. Absolutely. So Zal, so I smoke cigars, but I am no snob. Am I still a cigar aficionado? Hey Zal, listen. First of all, you don't have to be a snob to smoke a cigar. If you smoke a cigar, you are a cigar aficionado. The snob is a very, I don't know, snob seems very negative in the word itself. But snob means somebody who is trying to put the things on a higher level. Let's say that he's too much of himself, he's narcissistic, etc., etc. But sometimes in social media, you need this snobbish touch in order to educate the people where you have things to do with the cigar lifestyle, the places to go, the pairings to go, the dressings to do. So that is a very personal approach. But if you smoke a cigar by yourself, you are still a cigar aficionado. To call a cigar aficionado, you don't have to be a snob. So I think that that's what your question is. Are you a Cuban, and where do you live? I'm not Cuban. I live in United Arab Emirates. We collectively call this Emirates, and that's where I live. They did not open the registration up to now, Abdul Rahman Albert. If the registration not open, they did not means Habanos. Yes, Habanos did not open the registration yet, but the distributor's registration is open. Reach out to your distributor. I don't know which country you represent, so reach out to your distributor, and the registration should be ready by now. But if you're going through the Habanos, yes, you have to wait for a couple of weeks, maybe a week more. Okay, Sal is asking, I'm looking to get membership in the Snob Club. Do I have to dress multicolored, or is it fine as it is? You are looking to get a membership in a Snob Club? So I think that I never heard a Snob Club. You mean a club which is narcissistic? I don't know what you mean. But if you're looking to get a membership with the Snob Club, be a snob. Otherwise, you can't get the membership. You know, if you want to be in the Snob Club, you have to be the snob. You know, it's very natural. But if you are not a snob, you cannot get entrance in the Snob Club. But then, if you're a cigar aficionado, yeah, you can get a membership in any club. I'm talking about cigars. So I don't know what a Snob Club means. Maybe you have to explain to me about Snob Club. Are they part of the cigars? Maybe there is a club somewhere in the world which name is Snob Club, but the Cigar Club. I don't know. So just give me more details. Zal, Chris, you don't have to be a snob to be a cigar aficionado. My man, you said it exactly right. Tedor, good evening, hermano, hermanito. Buenas noches. Zal, thanks, Chris, just making a point. Zal is on fire. Zal says, people sleeping in amazing cigars just because they don't have Habanos brand. People sleeping in amazing cigars just because they don't have Habanos brand. Zal, you have to write a little bit more. People sleeping in amazing cigars. You mean they're sitting with amazing cigars, I would say, just because they don't have Habanos brand? They all have Habanos brand. What do you mean by there is no Habanos brand? Everybody have Habanos brand. All the people around here, they all smoke Cuban cigars. They all have Habanos. So some people are sleeping with the cigars, yes, because they're aging them. But I don't understand your question, Zal. Give more information. Chris says, unless there is a dress code, would put on whatever. Zal, exactly. If you're going for a grand gala dinner, You make sure you put a tuxedo or something of that sort. Otherwise, you smoke with your pajamas. It's fine. The important part here is to smoke cigars, and then who you hang out with. For example, if you're going outside, you make an effort, because cigars is all about a lifestyle statement. You don't go out, in a way, in a place. You respect the place, no? Sorry, guys, my connection went a little bit off. Um, Sorry for that. 100% Zal. Chris says you're 100% correct, Zal. 100% correct. Ryan, if you had to smoke one cigar for the rest of your life, what would you choose? For the rest of my life, only one selection. I expect you're asking me a standard production cigar. I would choose a Trinidad Fundadores. That's my cigar, which I am crazy for. So that's one of that cigar. If I'm able to smoke only one cigar in my life, that would be a Trinidad Fundadores. Now, if you take me to a desert, you have only one cigar in one day, probably I have to choose a double Corona of Oide Monterey, because that is a bigger cigar in terms of enjoyment and pleasure. But I prefer my Fundadores. It's very close to my heart. And Peran says, amazing, thank you very much for the information. Really appreciating you from Canada. And not this year, hopefully next year. Next year is the 25th anniversary of Habanos Festival. So it's going to be 5th anniversary of Habanos Festival. It's going to be crazy. They're going to make it unbelievably amazing. So, Gorilla. Hi, Gorilla. How are you doing? You look amazing. Thanks so much. Diego Lima. Hello from Virgin Islands. Never been. Big love from UAE. Mr. Gorilla says your beard from the chin is not properly cut. Yeah, I should do something about it. I will do something. I'll make sure I look good, and then in my next video. Today is all about the farming style, so I'm into very easy, casual. Hello from Latvia, an honor. Hello, sir. Very Davidoff, if I may ask. One of the best Davidoff I smoked recently was a Signature Number 1 Limited Edition 2023. A very interesting cigar. Laguito Number 1, like a Lancero. Amazing cigar. Many people, they probably ask me that you don't smoke non-Cuban cigars. It's not true. I do, because if you don't smoke non-Cuban cigars, you don't understand what is cigar. You have to smoke everything and anything in order to understand more about cigars. So I do smoke the non-Cuban cigars, and one of the Davidoff best I recently tried is a Davidoff Signature Number 1 Limited Edition 2023. Jensen, good evening. I'm curious to hear your opinions on cigarillos. Have you tried any recently, or have any favorites? Do you only smoke cigars? Greetings from Sweden. Mi hermano, I do smoke cigarillos time to time. I'm not a big fan of cigarillos because I give preference to cigars. However, cigarillos are not exactly coming from Pinar del Rio. Cigarillos are made from different tobacco from different regions, bearing the brand. So sometimes I prefer to smoke high quality leaves rather than simply smoking. I smoke for smoke. Really respect the time what I give for the tobacco love. So I choose my cigars very wisely. However, I do smoke cigarillos. My favorite cigarillos recently I found out. I don't want to call it cigarillos. This was a recent release by Habanos known as Cohiba Wide Shots. So very exciting shots. It's wider than the shots. So it's more than, it's like the length of a mini cigarillos, and the ring size is getting wider. So they created shorts a couple of years before. Now it's excited. They changed it to wide shorts, a new release. So it's nearly 26 ring size. The earlier one was 22. So it's rich, it's thick. It looks like more or less like a short panatella, but it is machine made. So try that. Cohiba wide shorts. I'm sure the wide shorts will come also from Monte Cristo, Trinidad, and all the premium brands, global brands. So you will see in the coming days, you have more wide shorts are coming. My battery is my battery. Okay, I only have to all of you guys in few minutes. Let me rush. Jasim, do you recommend moving to UAE? It seems like they have everything you want there, especially cigars. Can you explain the popularity of cigars in UAE compared to other places? UAE is the best country to live. The cost of living is slightly higher, depends on the country you're sure it's not. If you're coming from Hong Kong, if you're coming from, I don't know, some cities which is already extravagant, it's not. However, Dubai, UAE, Abu Dhabi, UAE in general, the best cities to live, to work, to enjoy your life, and secure. That's the word I always tell my friends outside this country. Our country is so secure, and you can forget something. It's not does not mean that Rolex watch here, you expect that to be here, but then everything is completely checked. You can actually have the highest security level here. You can walk in the streets, even if you're a celebrity, whoever you are. Our sheikhs, our leaders walk here without security. Is that secure, this country? Everyone comes here, you don't need a security here. And you will get literally anything and everything here, including cigars, no doubt about it. Cigars might be slightly expensive because we have 100% taxes. However, you get everything. So I welcome you here. I really want you to consider to move to UAE if you are thinking about it. You're looking stylish tonight, my friend. Gracias, Darian. I hope I am pronouncing it correct. Darian guy. Chris says, he means it doesn't have to be a Cuban cigar to be good. No, you're a cigar smoker. All that matters for a cigar aficionado. Are you familiar with whiskey-infused cigars? I am familiar with the whiskey-infused cigars, especially one from the Davidoff, as well as the cognac-infused cigars before rolling the cigar, which is Añejo from Añejo line, basically from Arturo Fuente. I do smoke those. I'm not a big fan of infused cigars, especially you have putting the cigar inside a particular liquid, evaporating the liquid to the cigar. I'm not a big fan of it.